football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And now the rookie's free. 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. So probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Those two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A huge play there for Arizona.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Going deep here for Watkins.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
No, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Jordan Brooks.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Quick slant to Brown.
They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You did.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be 49er football. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, looking for Pittman, a better result here.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Ridley. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now a handoff looking right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Finds a seam inside the 40. Past the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals draw bit closer. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Neville Gallimore drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go. Check Bravo. Kick. No. Kick. Watch the shot.
Now they try the right side here. And he's got Rome running right through him. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 18. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch the screen. Mark 49. Here we go. Switch. X3. 218. Jump.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Out to his left. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And this is right down the middle as he puts him through. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Watkins diving. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Shoves him aside near the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 3. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up a throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down.
Again, that's Hurst.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
98 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or two shy. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Dancing to his left. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Second down and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
2nd and 8 coming up. On play action, Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Adams.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down now, Trent. And he'll go down at the 28. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. In the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Lawrence will throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 24, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris Watkins.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit.
And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A little juke, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
177 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays. Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with... And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
They go play action now. Lawrence
steps away toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chris Watkins with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Being chased out left. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Jordan Brooks
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys